Let's talk a little bit more now with some other features with Photoshop, specifically brushes and how they can help you with a lot of your work. So here I am, I'm in Photoshop again. Look at the top menu bar. I've got actually a new pane, a new window. I mean, here's the other one that I was working on, but it's easy to set up a new window. You just go up here to File New, and you choose one of the sizes. It's fine to pick A4 again, like we've done before. Double click, and then you get this. This time you can set it to landscape so that it's more of a left to right feel, which is good for this exercise with the hill and the iMac and the bunny and the nice blue sky and clouds. So this is a good setup for that one. I'm going to close this though. Well, no, I'll show you quickly what I did here. First of all, I kind of set up the sky, and I did this with the paint can. The paint can is down here, the paint bucket, and you can't just click in here just yet because we need the appropriate color. So the color that I'm going to choose is like a sky blue kind of thing, and I think I'll take maybe something a little bit like this, just changing the colors a little, gives us some options. This is a nice shade here. I'll take that, and then do a click, and then we fill it up. That's great. I'm going to do a little bit of a fill down here too with the ground, even though I'm going to add quite a little bit to it. So I'm going to do a rectangle selection, try a rectangle marquee tool, and just do a little bit of a selection like this to start out my ground, and then see about doing a paint can fill for that. And of course you want more of a grassy hill, so you want it to be more of a deeper green, maybe something a little bit like this. We'll try this. Great, that's great. I'm gonna deselect now, Command D, so that we don't have that messing around. And then I'm gonna work a little bit on the clouds, and I'm doing that with the paintbrushes. So here I am over here on this separate window that I was working on before, and the paint brush is right here, and I chose this to do these two clouds, and this one here obviously with white as the primary color, this one here with the darker cloud, and then the lighter one, I ended up choosing a brush size of 300. You can change that here. I changed the hardness of the stroke to 18%, but there's some variability there. Feel free to play around. I ended up choosing one of these. They're kind of like a misty stroke for the brush, which is really nice, and that gets the cloud effect. So you can click on one of those. I ended up choosing lighten instead of normal for the brush stroke. You change that up here. I did opacity, the thickness of the color at 48%. I played with this as well, the flow. That really accounted for the big difference between these two clouds that you see now. The flow of close to 80% gives you something like this. And then again, you can shift it down and play with different strokes, different settings, and it really adds a nice sort of dreamy cloud landscape to the area. So it's nice. That's what you can do for the clouds. I didn't really play much with the smoothing control. And then for the hill, just let me show you quickly about the grass, because there's different brushes that you can get from the internet and then import them into Photoshop. It's really pretty sweet. And I did save a brush stroke set for you that's in that folder that I shared with you. And I'm going to import it now and then just show you quickly what it can do. So to get the brush set that I downloaded, which is, let's see, here in my desktop, the Photoshop tutorials folder. Here it is, Spirit Coda Grass Brushes, not the zip file. I unzipped it, and then you open it up. This is the file that we want, this ABR file. So I go back to Photoshop, and I'm not really sure exactly what to do yet because the brush menu isn't here. So I go up to Window and Brushes. This is what I want. And it gives me more of a complete set of options for the brushes. And I go over here to the hamburger, these horizontal lines, and I import brushes. It's asking where. So I go to the desktop, go to the folder where it's saved, go to this folder. This is what I wanted, the ABR one. Double click. Now it's got it. It's got it down here. You won't immediately see it because these are the general ones that are default. But if you go down here to the Spirit Coda brushes, then you've got all these choices here for different strokes for brushes. They're pretty darn cool. This is one of my favorites, this page 8 brush stroke. So I'm going to select this. Then I'm going to choose a color again that's more appropriate. Oh, I'll move this menu off to the side and choose a color that's more appropriate. And this isn't going to be very good, but it'll get you the idea of what it can do. And I'm going to, look, even the icon here for the stroke changed. It looks more grassy up here. So 106 is, I guess, pretty big already. Let's see how this goes. Change it to kind of a normal mode instead of lighten. Opacity, I'm going to make it darker. Flow, I'm going to make it stronger. And then I draw away. And then there we go. We can start to see some grass. It's still not dark enough to really show up or strong enough. So I can change it to 100% opacity. That should make it a little bit better. It does. I can change the flow to be really strong. That should make it a lot better. Yeah, that definitely helps. And let me zoom in here so you can see better. Yeah, it's definitely working. Flow, and then for back to the brushes, flow 98, normal. Let's click here. Sorry, here. Get any other, maybe increase the size a little bit more. Maybe make just more of a thicker stroke instead of the dreamy stroke that I was using before. Yeah, there we go. And then you can see, I need to go back to that brush. You can see that it's becoming a little bit harder, a little bit stronger. Yeah, there we go. Really, it's really big size too. And I guess what I kind of regret doing is having that hard line in the background between the blue sky and the green grass. But you work on it enough, it's definitely going to disappear. And it's becoming more of a grassy effect, which is really cool. So there, yeah, hope that helps. Let's zoom out. Yeah, that's becoming quite cool. Okay, good luck, give it a try. Thanks for watching.